Indian culture and literature. A world without poetry and art would be too much like one without birds or flowers. Variable but a lot less enjoyable. In order to make our
I request Ritu Rasser display a short movie on Sister Nivedita.
Screen is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Elizabeth Noble.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
She was born on 28th October 1867 in the small city called Dangannon in the Tyrone region of Ireland in a missionary family. From the very childhood, she was intellectual, desperate, benevolent, and affectionate. She was adored by the contemporary, distinguished personalities for her thoughts on education, rational thinking, extraordinary eloquence, and so on. In 1895, she met Swami Vivekananda in London. Swamiji too sought for this kind of multi-talented lady for female education and for serving India. Responding to the call of Swamiji, she came to Kolkata on January 28, 1898. On March 25, Swamiji initiated her into the Brahmacharya mantra and gave her a new name, Nivedita. She offered herself completely at the altar of India. Gradually, she became the mother, attendant, and friend of the children of India. No other foreigners could have been able to internalize the religion, culture, sorrow, and dream of India in this way like her. Her self-dedication for India is so sincere, all-pervading and replete that one feels guilty to call her a foreigner. In India, she opened a school for the education of the girls. The flourished form of that is the present Sister Nivedita Girls' School. Apart from it, she also put her active contributions in building the national education system. After the death of Swamiji, she got involved in various other activities. Yet her thoughts on education did not get removed from those thoughts and efforts. She used to say, it is the education that is the problem of India. Pure education and educational system which is India's own and not the imitation of Europe in any way. She delivered several lectures for presenting the Indian fine arts, education, social lives, religion, etc. in a simplified way to the West. She composed books like Religion and Dharma, The Web of Indian Life, Footfalls of Indian History, Shiva and Buddha, Kali the Mother, and many more. Nivedita could not accept the wretched condition of colonized India. She believed that for the construction of a nation, the political freedom is a must. She used to say that the liberation of motherland should be the main focus of young men. She used to discuss the nation's ideals and various problems regularly in almost all the prevalent English periodicals in India and in the newspapers like Amrita Bazar Patrika, The Statesman, Englishman, etc. In 1899, when plague broke out in Kolkata, Nivedita involved herself in attending the sick at Bagbazar Pulli. In this way, she made successful application of Swamiji's idea, one who cares for creatures serves God too at the same time. The universal poet, Rabindranath Tagore entitled her as Lok Mata, the mother of people, and wrote, I have not witnessed such wondrous power of dedicating oneself completely in such a way in any other human being. Nivedita breathed her last in Darjeeling town, situated at the heart of the Himalaya, on October 13, 1911. The example which she left behind within such a short span is unprecedented and rare in the Indian history.
Thank you, sir, for showing us this wonderful movie. Now, I would like to request Mahashweta Didi to sing a song in this very special day, as music is a piece of art that goes in the ears and straight to the heart.
Namaste everyone. सागर वचना पावन देवी सरस सुहावन भारत माँ सागर वचना पावन देवी सरस सुहावन भारत माँ हिमगिरि पीन पयोधर वच्चल जनमन भावन भारत माँ सागर वचना पावन देवी शरस सुहावन भारत माँ तेरी रज को चिंचित करने गौरश चरिता बहती थी गंगा यमुना सिंधु सदा नील ललिता कथाएं कहती थी आज बहती खंडित होकर करुणा सागर भारत माँ सागर वचना पावन देवी सरस सुहावन भारत माँ तेरी करुणा का कण पाने याचक वन जग आता था तेरे दर्शन से हो हर चित मन वांछित पर पाता था आज भिखारी फूसत तेरे उजरा कानन भारत माँ सागर वचना पावन देवी शरस सुहावन भारत माँ जागो उठो माँ दुर्गा बन कर कोटि भुजाओं में बल भर कर तेरे भक्त पुजारी जन का सागर सा लहराए अंतर नतमस्तक हो फिर जग मांगे तेरा आशीष भारत माँ सागर वचना पावन देवी सरस सुहावन भारत माँ हिमगिरि पीन पयोधर वच्चल जनमन भावन भारत माँ सागर वचना पावन देवी सरस सुहावन भारत माँ करुणा सागर भारत माँ उजरा कानन भारत माँ तेरा आशीष भारत माँ शरस सुहावन भारत माँ. Thank you.
Thank you, Didi. Your sweet voice touched our hearts. Now, to carry on with our program, I request Virginia Kashyap to recite a beautiful poem.
Namaste to all my dear respected teachers, respected principal sir, and my dear friends. Today on this auspicious occasion, I am going to recite a poem. One girl was born in Ireland about 1.5 centuries ago. Her name was Margaret Noble. She became a learned and strong lady. From childhood, she was looking for truth of life and was struggling. One day during one discourse, she came across the most famous saint and divine the son of India, Swami Vivekananda. It was there in London where she met him for the first time and was highly impressed and surprised seeing the tall personality of the saint. The truth the sage spoke through eloquent speeches mesmerized her. Soon she became his disciple. Her name was changed to Nivedita, the meaning of which is totally devoted. She came to India and worked all her life there as per her master's wish. She is adored in India as Sister Nivedita. Thank you. Thank you, Virginia. To explore more about the vision and great deeds of Sister Nivedita, I'd like to request Pushpakshi Didi to give a speech on this very special day.
Namaste, everyone. Respected Principal Sir, my dear students, my dear colleagues, and respected parents. Good evening to everyone. At the very onset, I am thankful to the program team of our Vidyalaya for giving me an opportunity to deliver few words on the life of a dedicated lady on this auspicious occasion of Nivedita Jayanti. Margaret Elizabeth Noble, an Irish lady famous as Sister Nivedita, was one of the closest disciples of Swami Vivekananda. She was born on 28 October 1867. She was educated in Halifax College and at the age of 17, she started teaching at a school in Keswick. She was a born teacher. In 1892, she opened her own school at Kingsley Gate. Her meeting with Swami Vivekananda in winter of 1895 changed her life completely. Swamiji's principle and belief influenced her deeply. So she traveled to India, and in Calcutta, Swami Vivekananda taught her about the history, culture and tradition of India. On 25th March 1898, she vowed to lead her life as a brahmacharini and was given the name Nivedita by Swamiji, which means the dedicated one. And in real sense, she was the dedicated lady, dedicated one to the service of mankind. Sister Nivedita made India her life's mission and contributed immensely in nation building of India. Apart from being the closest disciple of Swamiji, Nivedita was also very close to Sarada Devi, wife of Swami Ramakrishna. And in that way, she became one of the major influence behind Ramakrishna mission. Swamiji wanted that under her care, the women of India, especially in Calcutta, should be able to look after to improve their health and education. She fulfilled her guru's wish. She organized and opened a girls' school in Calcutta with a desire to educate the girls. Her dedication was so much for a cause that she used to visit the houses to pursue the girls to join her school. She always tried to educate her students with nationalist spirit, which resulted to introduce Bande Mataram in her school as a prayer. She also played a pivotal role during the plague epidemic in Calcutta in 1899. She nursed and took care of poor patients and helped in clearing rubbish from the street. She also inspired and motivated youths to render voluntary services. Sister Nivedita gave full support to the Swadeshi campaign and encouraged people to involve in Swadeshi movement. She was one of the first to design an emblem and a flag for Indian nation in 1904. She was one of the strong supporters of Indian freedom struggle. In Great East Bengal famine of 1906, she risked her own life to treat patients. After treating people during famine, Sister Nivedita contracted a severe form of malaria that eventually took her life. She died in Darjeeling on 13th October 1911 at the age of 44. To introduce Sister Nivedita to the local people of Calcutta, in his speech, Swamiji said, "England has sent us another gift in Miss Margaret Noble, and that dedicated lady proved herself as a precious gift to India. Her noble life and activities cannot be covered in a few words within a limited time. So I want to conclude my speech which have been inscribed on the tombstone of Sister Nivedita. That is, here reposes Sister Nivedita, who gave her all to India." Thank you everyone for being patient and forgive me for unwanted mistake. Thanks to all.
Thank you, Didi. We learned a lot from you. Our daily life creates a symbol of God. No to ever cover with the quite same conception. With this great thought, I'd like to conclude this program and request Priyani Sandilya to enchant.
Shita, please wait. Sir has joined. Principal sir has joined.
Dear sir.
Yes, sir.
I could not join on time for something happened in my quarter. So I think if you want to give some feedback, you or somebody else from the program team can give the feedback.
Sunil sir? Sunil sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can give the feedback.
Yes. Yes, sir. So, namaste to all of you. So, today's program was very good and encouraging part Ajusri Talukdar and Archita Burman. They done very well. And Mongala Saran, Priyani Sandilya, she also done very well. The daily version, especially the PD set Avilda.
Namaste everyone. Actually, my network is problem, so I am telling from request, sir. So, is it audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, today program was very good, beautiful. The anchoring Ajusri Talukdar and Archita Burman, they have done very well. And Mongala Saran, Priyani Sandilya done very well. Evaluation was also very good. And speech which was delivered by Mrigangi Bhardwaj, that was also very good. We came to know many information regarding the Sister Nivedita, and the poem beautifully presented by Bhuyashi Kashyap of class 8, and the short movie on Sister Nivedita, which was also played by Ritras sir, very nice, and we have come to know very good information regarding this. And the song performed by the Master Didi, which was also very good. The poem Arjuna Kashyap, very well recited, and that was also very good. And at last but not the least, the speech delivered by Pushpakshi Didi, which was also very good. So we came to know many information, and we came to know what is the contributions of Sister Nivedita. So how she became the disciple of Swami Vivekananda. So everything was very good, and the program, I think it was very good. So thank you all of you.
Thank you, sir, for the feedback. To conclude the program, I would like to request Priyani Sandalya to enchant Shanti Mantra.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कचित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मा मृतङ्गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य